Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about the application process of Ashoka, OP Jindal and Krea University. So basically the liberal arts universities in India. If you want to know about FLAME, I have a whole separate video on FLAME because that's the university that I have committed to and I'm going to FLAME this year. I will link it in the description below. And let me just start with Ashoka now. So Ashoka was my first choice and I really took the application very seriously because it was my first pick. So the first stage is the application form and the aptitude test. So for the aptitude test, you have an on-the-spot essay and then there's a bunch of English and maths questions and you cannot use a calculator. That was very difficult for me because I've been using a calculator from the past like 4 years, I think, and I basically cannot do basic maths without it. So I had to like learn multiplication and division again because you definitely need to know how to do that. And yeah, that's kind of about it about the aptitude test. And then for the actual application form, you have to do 2 essays. For me, the essay questions change every year, but for me, I had to write one topic that I'm really passionate about that I would talk to my friends in a late night conversation, and characters from a book that I would be friends with. So those are the type of questions that you like, that you can get kind of an idea what the questions are like. And then I also had to write about books that I've read. So I put 3 books that I've read and why I read it and why I liked it. So yeah. Then for the second round, I got through the second round for Ashoka and I did the interview, and I saw so many videos saying that the Ashoka interview is the scariest and they just grill you. And I was so scared, so I was like fully prepped to just like talk about everything, but that did not happen to me at all. And actually the interviewer, the person who was interviewing me, was very laid back and she just didn't even ask me that many questions, so I didn't really get the chance to talk that much about myself. She repeated a few questions also and I was a bit confused as to what to say again because I was like, I'd already answered the question. So when she kept asking me, she asked me like one question 3 times and I didn't know what to say after the third time, so it probably looked really bad. The questions were just like, what do you like to do, what do you do in your free time? She asked me that a lot. And then just like about yourself, it was very like casual. But obviously I did not do well because I did not get through Ashoka finally, and that's why I did not go to Ashoka. Otherwise I would have definitely gone to Ashoka. It was my first choice, but it's okay because I was actually very scared to go to Ashoka because of its location. So if I got through, I would have to like really get ready and go to Haryana. I mean, there's nothing against Haryana, it's just that a lot of people, are not very comfortable sending their children there and stuff. Then moving on to Krea, I loved the entire Krea application process. It was so easy, especially the interview. So again, the first round is the aptitude test and the application form itself. Krea application form, you could do like a video or an essay, but I chose to do an essay, and it was just like a basic essay on like everything you've done, everything you've achieved and stuff like that, I remember. And there's the basic questions like your extracurricular activities and stuff like that. That's there in every single application form. Then for the aptitude test, you again had to do an on-the-spot essay, if I'm not wrong. Hopefully I think there was an on-the-spot essay, and honestly I don't remember the on-the-spot essay questions at all, so I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. I really tried hard thinking about what they were, but I can't remember. And I don't remember it being too hard again because it was just the same English maths stuff, I think. And yeah, it was pretty okay. Then I got through the second stage and I did my interview, and I loved the interview. The professors that were interviewing me were so sweet and they were so chill, and you could really like see that they were genuinely just trying to get to know you, and they were, I don't know, I just liked the whole vibe. And then I got accepted into Krea as well. Then I went for a campus tour, and that's where I kind of shifted away from Krea, because when you go there, you really see how far away it is from anything. Like, the university is just in the middle of nowhere, and if you want to get to somewhere, you have to go to Chennai, which is like 2 hours away. And I know Flame is also like that, but the city is just around 40 minutes away, and they have a shuttle that takes you to and fro during the day. So it's very easy for students to go to and fro and just go out for a little while. But in Krea, you're basically just stuck there, except on the weekends. If you want to go to Chennai, you have to like go on the train by yourself and just like spend 2 hours, and it's kind of a lot. So my parents were not very keen on sending me to Krea. I still thought it was an amazing university, but it did feel a little like cut off from the rest of the world. But the campus is nice. I would say Flame's campus is better, but Krea is still a new university, and they had some more blocks coming up and stuff like that. The whole vibe of the university is very chill. They said that the professors are very chill.
You call the professors by their first name, and the professors just like, you're allowed to wear whatever you want, and the professors will wear whatever they want. But in Flame, you can wear whatever you want, but the professors, obviously, they have like a dress code. I mean, that's just like stuff I'm saying that they've told, like the boy who was taking around told us. It's just some extra info.
Then OP Jindal, I did not even consider from the beginning. I was not very keen on, again, for the location. It's like literally right next to Ashoka, I think, in Haryana. So I was not very keen on it, but I still applied, and I got through. The first and second stages are the exact same, but the interview for OP Jindal was very like, I feel like by the time they got to the interview round for me, they had kind of already decided that they were going to take me in, I think, because the interviewer did not ask me any questions. She just talked about the university herself, and I was just kind of sitting there listening to her. And that was my first interview, so I was like, are all the interviews going to be like this? But they were not like that, so I know that was kind of a different interview. Maybe they just decided already, I don't know. So I just thought that was kind of odd, but I mean, I enjoyed it. I didn't have to say anything. I just had to say like a few things about myself, and it was kind of done. Then she just told me about the university and stuff like that. And OP Jindal is also the first university that I got into, so I was very excited, and I was like, this is the first. So if anything, if I got into nothing else, I would have probably gone there. And then I rejected OP Jindal because, so basically OP Jindal and Ashoka assign you a mentor who you can just text and ask any questions that you have, which was very convenient actually, because they helped me quite a lot. And the mentor for OP Jindal
just kept asking me like if I am going to join.
Also, I heard a few things about OP Jindal that were not very good. So you need to do your own research on those kind of things. Like, I mean, nothing against OP Jindal. It's literally ranked one of the highest in India. So I truly have no idea. So that's why I decided against OP Jindal. And according to what I saw, I weighed my pros and cons, and that's why I rejected OP Jindal. And finally, I'm going to Flame. So if you want to see that video, I'll link it down below. If you have any other questions, please just let me know in the comments below, and I will reply to you, because I have no subscribers, so I'll definitely see your comment. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video.